One of the commandments of business is you have to make more money than you spend. This may seem like the most basic of business rules, but many professionals don't stop to analyze exactly how much they need to sell in order to cover their costs. In this video, we'll learn how to do exactly that. But first, let's define the problem. Step 1 is to know your costs. Why, you ask? The goal is to break even. That is, to have an ending balance of 0. To know how to get there, you need your starting point, which is how much money you're spending. If you add up all of the costs listed on this page that you need to make your product, you'd have yearly expenses of $450,000. That means that, in order to break even for the year, you have to sell products that will bring in at least that much money. A helpful way to visualize that number is to think of that in terms of products sold rather than dollars. If you make tables and they sell for $100 each, you need to sell $4,500 in order to cover your costs for that year. Any more and you'll be making a profit. That number is broken down by the year, but there are other timetables you can use as well. No pun intended, of course. If you want to measure how well you need to do each month, you can divide the original numbers by 12. That gives you a quota of 375 tables in order to break even each month. For some though, the most useful figure is to know how many units you need to sell in a given day. That gives you a figure to be constantly thinking about and striving towards all the time. Let's assume that there are 250 working days in a year. We get that figure by multiplying 50 working weeks by 5 days a week. When you divide 4,500 by 250, you get 18 tables a day. That means that if you sell less than 18 tables in a given day, you lost money. If you sell exactly 18, you paid your bills. And, of course, if you sold more than 18, you made money that day. Congrats! After all, making money is the name of the game. Do you need personal attention for your company? Send us an email and we'll let you know how we can help.